are some of the indicators that somebody should think with when they got somebody assigned to marketing? What are the traits that are important to you? And what are some of the indicators that'd be like, uh-oh, because the person who's maybe not the best fit for the practice is going to be the first person to finger the marketing company or the external world or, the internal staff is the reason why the stats have dropped. Can you just talk on those points from your observation experience, sir?
Here, Tori.
Yeah. And I want Toria in on this one too. I want to know the traits, the traits that, like Toria, I love what you said. Take your internal team, grab this person who and they're, what are the traits that you're looking for this marketing person? And what are the indicators that you should be like, uh-oh?
As far as red flags, and I'll let Dr. Dill talk about like the good traits. I'll talk about the bad ones. Yeah. But as far as the traits go, that person who's always critical of your SEO companies or your marketing dollars, and you've been pretty consistent with it. MGE teaches you, like, if they're critical of others, they're probably guilty themselves. So that should be number one red flag for you, just to start investigating at that point. And then the one who doesn't want to show like actual facts to you, data, they always have like a generic number or situation, but there's nothing to showcase that, or they alter the information. And so, like, fortunately, Blumberg records all of your monthly meetings. And so I was able to rewatch these meetings that, they told me that was going on. And it's like, that's not going on actually. But as far as in the interview process, always trust your gut. I mean, that's really it. Trust your gut. When you have that thought of like, something don't seem right, just go ahead and bypass it. I don't give a damn thing.
Everybody in the live stream right now, type in me if you agree with Toria. Trust your gut. If you've been burned because you didn't trust your gut, type it in right now. Yeah, we've all learned that hard lesson.
I don't care how qualified they are. Like, just go ahead and trust your gut. So now if I have that slot feeling, I'm like, yep, I'm done. I mean, we just interviewed somebody today and we're like, something ain't right. Does that mean that we're going to go with it? Probably so. But those are things that we've already been burned, been there, and it never falls. Good. And always verify, especially if you're looking at somebody who's a specialist, verify like all of their resume. There was some missing stuff in their resume, but we trusted it because we're very trusting
people, right?
Yeah. Good. And so always verify, especially when you're looking for that specialist person.
Beautiful. And then Dr. Dill, what are the traits? What are the traits to choose your personnel? And maybe marketing, but in general, what are some of the biggies for you?
People that are working in your office, they almost interview for the job before they ever interview for the job. They're already active on their own personal social media. They're maybe even pushing the envelope. Hey, can I make some, social media videos or whatever in the office? So they're already kind of showing an interest. People that can finish cycles of action quickly is a good thing, because when it comes to marketing, you work on projects that might last more than an hour or a day or even a week. And if you have somebody that just struggles to finish a cycle of action that should normally take 5 minutes, a project that's going to take a couple weeks just never gets completed. Right. And this could be things like just making t-shirts for the office just to kind of, boost the morale in the office, or play games. And, people that get so many reviews in a month, they get some cool swag. Well, you want that swag to actually show up.
Right. Beautiful. So, love that. Yeah. Anything else that you kind of use?
Yeah. I mean, these people are going to be people that are representing your business. They're going out maybe to partners in the community. They're maybe interacting with external companies like a t-shirt company, a hat company, or something like that. So you want someone that is articulate, has good comm cycles, the ability to just be able to communicate. But their appearance needs to be something that represents the practice well, how they carry themselves. That would also be, some criteria that I would say.
Yeah. And would you say you might have to kiss a few toads to find your prince? I mean, you got Jordan now, who's amazing. Just if it's not the right fit, it's not the right fit, but keep going, right?
Right. Yeah. If you're hiring from outside the walls of your office, you're going to kiss some toads. And I mean, I would extend that to pretty much any position. You're going to kiss a lot of toads. But, if you're hiring someone internally, you can kind of try it on for fit. You can kind of like give them a little bit of slack, have them create some content, see how they do. You already know if they finish cycles of action. You already know how they carry themselves and present themselves.
Yeah.
So, internally, for me, if you're able to hire internally, that's a little bit more ideal. And then be involved with the meetings. I think that was probably my mistake. Maybe not necessarily me personally being involved, but having a stable datum that was involved. So like right now, Toria is very involved with like meetings that happen with social media. So no major decisions or changes are made unbeknownst to us. Stay involved in that. Phase one for a long time. We moved into phase two too quickly when we made those mistakes.
Beautiful. Thank you.